Hello, my name is Zhatelier, and welcome back to another episode. Well, this is the first episode of mine on this series, but the continuation of the Succession treasure hunt. And, well, the rules are that we need to... Well, first of all, each player that plays this, there's Midman, Mortar Viking, Masterverse, Altrael, and myself. And by the way, if you haven't watched their perspectives or their parts yet, go do that before you watch this one, so you can actually have the perspective of what has been happening. I haven't watched... I watched a little bit of... I myself have watched Mitch's perspective already and parts of Mordred's, but I didn't want to watch too far ahead to not spoil too much for myself. But anyway, you should definitely check them out, and do subscribe to their channels as well. Anyway, there's goal is to get 25 items to our treasury. The Hermetic Society ingredients do not count, and there's some items that are required to be in there, and you can find the list down below in the description. If it's not there, then just leave a comment down below and ask me to fix that, and I will. Hopefully it's there still, so you can read through the list while you're watching the video. Or listening while you're reading. But anyway, we are currently... Well, we got quite a few things that we need to take care of. First of all, we need to set up our council again. The Chancellor, I'd say... Okay, it's alright. Steward? Yeah, it's 18, so I guess we can take him. I mean, he might not like us particularly, but at least it's something. And then the Spy Master, I'm not gonna make a remover or personal remover fate our Spy Master, so Zhatelier will have to do. I mean, she's probably pretty good anyway. We're gonna start building Legend over there. We'll trade troops in our capital, and what we could do is either fabricate claims or do the statecraft so people like me more. I think I'll stick to the statecraft for the time being. Also, it increases the threat decay, which we currently don't have, and we should probably convert some of the provinces around here. Start with that one, for example. So, we are King Zhatelier of Swifjord, and our brothers are Norway, Denmark, and parts of Finland. So we kind of need to fix that. And I'm gonna have to nominate my successor. I'm gonna nominate the King of Denmark right now, but hopefully I can get a son of my own. Speaking of a son, let's search all. My religion, gender, women, married, no. Sort by age, and truth be told, I'm actually recording this for a second time because for some reason I died pretty much instantly in my previous attempt. So, you are a genius, so I'll marry you. Hopefully we can get the genius trait for Mage Man. Sure, let's do that. And there's still advisor position open. I guess, let's... Jarl of Småland. He doesn't like me, but I think we can work with that. Also, I noticed in my previous attempt that Council has power on all. We'll try to lower that. Also, we'll try to form Scandinavia. If we can stay alive, that might be the biggest issue. Also, in terms of tech, I'm actually gonna take the shipbuilding, because that's gonna be very useful, especially once we switch to feudal, which technically we could do, but that lowers the number of ships that we have to use and the number of troops in general a lot lower. So I want to kind of make sure that we have at least Scandinavia, so the realm is a little bit more stable before we start doing that. Right, and then I think I'll commission a rune stone in honor of my father, King Altrael. I could compose a book if I wanted to. I mean, sure, I guess there's no harm in it. And I think it's going to be martial themed, because I got pretty good martial, and the items that we have in our treasury, we got a fair few already, but we do need more. And the items that we have are actually pretty good. So that's a nice thing. We need to pick up a character focus. I'll take the Marshal. Combat skill is always nice. And then we do need to not join the Hermetic Society, but Wolf Warriors, except it's not accepting it quite yet, so we'll just worry about that later. But there's some, we are currently raiding over here, but there's some consumption over here, so I think we'll just hop along a little bit, maybe go to Alexandria, raid that, and then maybe Crete and stuff. We'll get the ships full and then we'll return home, because I think our main goal should be to try to take out some lands that are part of Scandinavia, for example here in Estonia. No, that's part of Saxony, is it? Well, this is independent. To take out that one and maybe this one. That would be 2 provinces then, if we can get our brother to become a vassal. I could choose Zhatelier Duel, actually. That gives me an idea. My brother in Norway is not very good. If I duel him... Of course, I could try to murder him as well, but we'll start with the Strong Flame Duel. Okay, I forgot that it was pretty high. Ah, we are Varangian. That's very good. And we need ambition now. Let's start with Weapon and Armour, because we need the fertility. Now while we get off from here. Okay, he refused. Apparently I would be playing my uncle right now. Although I'm not voting for my uncle, but apparently he would be the heir. Oh right, we also got the minor titles. We need to get a court position. Maybe... I think the Jarl of Finland will be a decent... well... actually, Ragnvalder would be slightly better. A Law Speaker, Småland for example. Skald, try to make people like me a little bit. Of course the effect will be fairly low, to be honest. If we can do even a little bit, that would be preferable. For tutor, maybe Grima. Right, so that's sorted out. I could take a cupbearer, but it's always a bit risky having a cupbearer, so I'm gonna refrain from that for the time being. And who is the heir for? Okay, it would be my cousin. Am I heir to anything right now? I would be heir over here. At least to a lot of things. She's on London, Erland, Newland, Sarakunda. Oh! For example, my uncle doesn't have an heir. And then my brother... yeah. Okay, so I would be inheriting him. Okay, what about the King of Denmark? I could try to... okay, well, yeah, I have recently issued... I could try to murder one of my brothers. But it might be that we'll just have to fight them in the battlefield. And first, I'll probably try to take out the lands here in Denmark and maybe a little bit in Finland. And hopefully, actually, I'm assuming you don't really like me, but you would still become my vassal. Good. That's gonna save some bloodshed. And he refused. Because he just declared a war, okay. Well, let's get to Alexandria. They might be having wars around there already, so Oh right, it's already January. Can we still do that? Yes, we can. Whole great plot. That should make people like us more. Okay, the enemy army is moving that way. We'll... human sacrifice, lovely. I think it's usually about 4 that you can... And that is a person in my prison, so I don't really give a rat's ass on her. Let the celebrations begin. You should be able to... Oh! In memory of Ultra Hill. So the rune stone has been finished. We got 200 prestige and 100 piety. That's actually pretty good. We do have about 200 piety now. And 800 prestige, which reminds me, we could use some of the... Well, I'll wait until we get at least 1000 prestige. And then we can maybe start upgrading, because there's still a few things that we... Well, actually, I do want to get the shipbuilding. So I'll do that. It doesn't take too much prestige. And we are waiting for the legalism. But we could increase maybe the construction. Because it would give us stuff for the hospitals later on. On the other hand, castle infrastructure is not a bad one either. I think someone's been trying to save points with town infrastructure. We could actually get the siege equipment. Huh. I think someone's been trying to save up points for military organization. Removes the pagan homeland attrition penalty. Yeah, that is actually pretty good. Huh, so if we said... We could save up for that one actually, yeah. Let's go with that. Until next time, huzzah! Okay, so we got plenty of money right now. Unfortunately, I don't think my council really likes me right now. Well, they don't hate me either. Now the question is, if I was to try to vote for something like this, most of them would be against it. Actually, I believe this person likes me quite nicely, so if we give him one of the minor titles, like the Cupbearer for example. Although I did say that I don't like giving that, because it's a risky business, but it might make him actually like us. If we can get him to like us, we can then... It's gonna be slightly cheaper to actually get some of these council powers taken out. On the other hand, getting the centralization is not a bad one, but yeah, I do think we need to lower the council power one way or another. But that usually takes a lot of money, especially if we have a look. Okay, you are paying for Svein the Ill Ruler of Småland, so these two are probably not going to vote for anything that I try to get. What about you? If I buy a favor from you, that would cost me 115. I can afford that, but let's have a look if we can actually get 3 first, before we even try to buy the favors. Okay, I could buy one from you. And what about the Spymaster? You would not. What about okay? Buy favor? Yeah, so we could get 3. It would cost us over 500. But thanks to Ultra, we do have a pretty good treasury, so I think that is what we'll do. I'll buy favors. Hopefully they will all accept, and there we go. Now let's have a look, make sure that no one is calling in the favors from others. Not right now, so technically... Oh, you'd already vote for me, wouldn't you? You would, so we can save up with that. I'm gonna call in council support. And... hold on, call in council support. And let's lower something around here. Maybe provoking titles? Yeah, let's do that. It should pass. While we raid Alexandria. Okay, let's have a look. Looters have destroyed the trade post in Alexandria. Oops. Not really my problem, is it? I'll have to rebuild that, but I like the money. Okay, let's have a look. The voting is still going on. Personal liking. There we go. So we can revoke titles now without asking the council. That is very good. I'm pretty sure that Mitch will be happy about that. Speaking of Mitch, wifey, get pregnant, will you? How much loot have we right now? About almost 200. Yeah, well, there's 2 cities down there still to be sieged down. We can technically go around here as well, assuming the enemy doesn't show up with a huge army, which they might. How much do we have now? 260. Pretty good. Right, so how far are we? We're not far from the Legalism 3. And we should probably try to get the... Well, actually, I don't think we can get that quite yet. Eventually, perhaps, but not right now. Okay, we looted the entire province, so let's get into the next province. We'll probably... I mean, assuming they don't send in troops this way, we can probably siege down the entire province. Oh, never mind. They're already on their way, so let's just hop into Crete. Student of strategy. Okay, more martial skill. I'm pretty happy with that, actually. We got already 24. Which means that we can do quite a bit. Also, I do think that we should probably try to duel our brother now. So I'm sure that we can beat him. Oh, accepted. I won the duel, and I am now King of Denmark. Huzzah! And we can get legalism. Excellent. So that's 1 war less that we need to worry about. Then we do need to take out Norway, probably in a war, because I don't think he'll be accepting the duel. But how many provinces do we still need to actually form the Scandinavian Empire? We got 46%, so it's about 30 provinces, 34. Well, 30 something anyway. I am now the Kinslayer, but the diplomacy goes down, dynasty opinion goes down. Oh well. I mean, what we'll have to do is fight Norway. They have quite a few provinces, and then maybe fight Savonia a couple times. And then we can take up some land in Estonia, and that might be enough to form Scandinavia. I mean, at that point we would own most of it. Oh right, Norway owns that as well. And these. Although I don't... Oh, these are part of Scandinavia, aren't they? Because they are part of Norway. They are indeed. And there would be a little bit over here and a few provinces around here that we would not be owning. Okay, well, once we finish the... Oh, we inherited a retinue, I think? Yeah, we did. I'll just move it to the capital, I guess. And are we reinforcing? Yes, we are. Good. And we are quite a bit over our retinue limit right now. But we'll raid Crete first, and Once we have the full ships, I know that Mordred has been using at least a trick where he can raid basically forever, but I kind of need my armies up in the north to be able to unite Scandinavia as quickly as possible. And... hold on. Domination of Kingdom of Swifia, alright. I could go for my other brother, or maybe the younger brother. And in Denmark, they are voting for my uncle, which is less than ideal, to be honest. I could adopt feudalism, but I'm not going to do that yet. I want to form Scandinavia first. Because that's going to get rid of a lot of problems that we would have as a feudal. Of course, as a feudal you can get a lot heavier troops. But still, the number of troops would go down so much, especially the number of ships. Haha, I'm a Viking now. Okay, let's have a look. Our marshal is 25. Whoa. Okay, it only increases it by 1, but it gives us prestige, combat skill. Oh, combat skill is 87. Despite I'm honest. Okay. But yeah, I do have to say thank you for Ultra. I'm actually a fairly decent character. He did a good job. We're losing a little bit of money because we had so much troops and ships raised up, I think. Force them to join all the... oh, speaking of factions, known plots. We need to start stopping the plots because I didn't show it this time, but Ultra has actually killed my brother. The one that had Denmark, so I kind of avenged my father, or our father now, but still. It's actually... is there any plots against me? Not right now, but we will be stopping, and then there's factions, which are mostly not all that strong. Oh, increased council power. Alright, they want their power back, but I'm not gonna give it to them. We're gonna have to wait for a little bit longer before we can try to lower the power again. On the other hand, we do... well... oh, right, yeah. I forget, which one was it that... and, well, if we increased that, that would be nice. But there was something that unlocked the primogeniture. I don't remember if it was... okay, I don't remember. Anyway, let's keep on going. I'll actually get the construction, because that's going to be useful in the long run anyway. It's going to save us a fair bit of money. Oh right, we already... wait, there was something to raid still, so we'll stay there for a moment. Once we are done with this, we... I don't know, we could go for Venice, or maybe... actually, let's have a look. Where are there... okay, Amalfi is... oh, so Venice is not a trade republic anymore. Genoa is. So we could go for Genoa and raid them. They are bound to have a lot of money, but on the other hand, we are already pretty full. Yeah, pretty full on... well, around halfway there. Still. Okay, my wife is pregnant, but we don't know if it's mine or not. I'll try to find someone. And let's see. Monthly piety? Sure. We need piety to form the Scandinavia anyway, so... move over there. Aha! More prestige, good. Beat down these here. Okay, that's a relief. I mean, I don't know, is my wife with me? Oh, we managed to convert a province. So let's move our seer around a little bit. For example, over there. We did get the Yellen tribe, which... it's a decent one, it could be better. Well, we managed to take out already some of the lands. Technically, I can't strong claim Duel. Oh, because they are fighting a war, right. And my brother, why don't you become my vassal? I will protect you. We could quickly assault the place, I guess. Okay, it did work. Okay, my brother is now my vassal, good. Right, so that's a few more provinces that we don't need to worry about. So we got 48% right now, so we need still over around 30 provinces. Which, quite frankly, if we take out Norway, that's going to be most of it. But before we do that, I do want to take up some of the lands here in Denmark. Not Denmark, Estonia. And then maybe even fight Savonia once or twice. Well, once. Take out, for example, these provinces here. That would be 4, and combine or connect the lands around here. On the other hand, Kola would be 3. That would be only 1. That would be 2. And that would be 1. Okay, so it's the Savonia we'll take from them. Anyway, let's continue the raiding. We are losing a little bit of money right now, but I'm not too worried about that. But anyway, I think I'm gonna end the episode here, and we'll be back tomorrow with another episode of this Succession game. But do check out my... oh, do check out the other players' perspectives, or what happened before, and do actually subscribe to all of us, so you can follow the entirety of the saga. But anyway, thank you for watching, and until next time, bye bye.